Okay, you are autistic. I was testing you.
Welcome into the Clear as Mud podcast, where we have conversations behind the scenes to try to qualify people's autism level. And because Gigi loves trains, Seth is now deemed that she is officially autistic. We've got that out of the corner.
Okay, but is that okay? You're either you're a grammar autistic, you're a math autistic, or you're a train or Lego autistic.
I'm also Lego autistic. I love Legos.
Well, okay, hang on, but I'm autistic too. Do you want to know what I excel at?
Fungo Pops.
No. Sex.
Okay, buddy.
I'm a sex master.
You can't be the grandpa of the community and talk about sex. That doesn't.
Sex is healthy. Sex is good. Sex is a conversation that should be had at all the time, and a nice, healthy conversation. Why not? What's wrong with talking about sex?
Actually, it's a well-known or little-known fact, but a very true fact in the scientific community that someone who doesn't have sex or masturbates performs better at work.
I've heard this. Yeah,
so hang on, let me get this right.
People who do NoFap. Yeah,
so
right.
You're
That's
telling
about NoFap.
So you're telling me if a person is regularly engaging in coitus or regularly masturbates, then they do horrible at work? Is that what you just said?
No, they don't do horrible, but they perform less than people who do it less.
That's probably why I fall asleep at work all the time, because I'm not all night long, every night.
Oh, did you have sex tonight, Peepaw?
I have sex every night, Seth.
Okay.
That's not true. You get married, sir. I want to talk to Mrs. Riveter.
Get Miss River on the phone, bro.
Hey, you guys see my new shirt? I got a new shirt in. SFTP, old school.
Why the fuck would you wear that? That show sucks.
Why is it so shuck? Because you got kicked off of it because you can't control yourself, madam?
I never get kicked off.
Bullshit! I watched you get kicked off. You was 2 seconds. I'll mute your ass. You were 2 seconds away from getting nuked the other day. And why did you get in trouble, Seth? Why? God dang it! I got something hung in my throat. Why did you get in trouble, Seth?
Because I said slurs.
And why did you say slurs, Seth?
She was being aggressive towards her love.
No. What happened was she got suckered in by Joey Westside because he dangled some money in front of her, which, by the way, has nothing to do with the fact that she's Jewish. Okay, so I don't want no one going there. And she said, yes, I'll do that for money. And then then Joey Westside crawfished and did not pay his debt, which I think is kind of a scummy thing to do, honestly.
I will be fair to him. We didn't set the terms of the agreement, so it might have been my fault.
Hang on.
I don't know, man.
Hang on, whoa. Did he say something along this lines? Did he say, Seth, if you will call Matthew Pitt a certain slur, I will give you $20?
He said, and I quote, call Matt a F word and I'll give you 20 pounds on air.
Okay. So did you call Matt the F slur?
I did call Matt the F slur.
Well, then by God, hey, Joey Westside, listen to me. You wanker, pay your debts.
I think you just want to, I think this is personal for you because you want to get to Joey.
Why would I want to get to Joey? All he ever does.
You don't care about my 20 pounds. You don't.
I want you to get paid. I mean, if you're going to get ridiculed and blown off a shot from the point, the least you can do is get paid for it.
He kicks me all the time. It's fine.
Is this breaking news? Tommy abuses women. He said you just said he kicks you all the time, Seth.
Yeah, he does. He also kicks his wife.
So
look at this, unbelievable.
But here's the difference, Seth. See,
his wife.
You're now my co-host, right? So I have to stand up for you. I don't have a choice. I
can stand up for myself when it matters.
No, Seth,
over 20 pounds.
Seth, you're just a woman. Let me help you here, okay?
Okay.
You didn't even know what a beaver was, Seth.
Exactly.
How
You
can
didn't
we
know what a
trust you?
freaking beaver was. Come on.
How long are we gonna do that gag?
Until it's not funny to us anymore.
That's true.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not seeing enough beavers in chat, by the way.
That's true.
Give Seth her roses and let's see the beavers in chat, please. Make her feel special. Let her see that clout that she's earned. Give her that beaver clout. Come on now.
You guys are lucky I'm in such a good mood.
That's right, Zadie. She's just a woman. She has to have a man help her. You know this.
You have
It's
to
the way of the
remember,
world.
at any time today, I could drop a slur and you wouldn't know until it happens.
That's right.
Well, guess what? It's just
on
another.
the other hand, won't date anyone unless people approves them. That's what I've learned this week.
All right, so let's get into our story. We've busted Seth's balls enough, so we're going to get into the story here. All right. So, and speaking of ball busting, we're going to talk about this this YouTuber by the name of Grimsy. Grimsy is a little YouTuber. He's got 17,000 subscribers. He has been getting into a war, I guess, for lack of a better word, a war of words on the YouTube, on the Twitter, even in the Discords, I guess, with this other creator by the name of Parlo. Now, Parlo has 273,000 subscribers, and he is a Roblox YouTuber, and we're not even going to get into the whole problems with him just being a freaking Roblox YouTuber, but he's
okay. Listen, there is nothing wrong with being a YouTuber who dabbles in certain games. Okay, nothing wrong with that.
We're just gonna steer away from this topic.
Listen,
we've already decided.
Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to, at the end of the day, dog, we're just going to have to agree to disagree. Okay.
You only said that to piss us off because you can chat.
It's a drinking game. Every time someone says it, take a shot, take a hit, do your thing.
May I say, Gigi, you're looking lovely tonight.
She is looking lovely tonight, and she's got the little teardrops, so that means she's a bad mofo. She done hurt somebody.
Those are hearts. Those are hearts.
They are little
Gigi
hearts. They are Gigi hearts.
Little Gigi hearts.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm leaning into the hearts thing.
Okay.
You know?
Well, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
I gotta, clarify now that I'm a taken woman. It's all purely platonic.
Oh, you're a taken woman?
Oh, is this going to be public stuff? Is this a public announcement you're making?
So I'm just saying, me and Jalen had a phenomenal time on our Minecraft date.
Did you?
Ooh.
Well, good for
Did
you.
you take her somewhere nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you take her?
Dinner? They got a new biome. I made dinner, yeah.
Okay.
They got a new biome that has cherry blossoms. I made it real romantic.
Ooh. Very nice.
Seth knows how to treat a woman.
So,
yeah.
But, well, that's nice. I'm glad you guys had a wonderful evening together. That's cool. So, anyway, so Grimsy, not Grimsley, Grimsy, reaches out to Uncle Tommy C and says, "Hey, Unc, can you help me out?" And Tommy C, well, Tommy's Tommy. And so there was a little bit of confusion, I guess, evidently a little breakdown in communications, if you will, in the I don't know if it was Discord or Twitter DMs or whatever else.
Twitter DMs,
yeah. And so Tommy hopped into Discord to have a conversation with Grimsy. And then Grimsy no-showed him. And that kind of irritated Tommy a little bit. But anyway,
can I just say, Grimsy went to Tommy for help, and my understanding is they had no relationship prior to this. And Tommy has stated, do they have a relationship?
No.
Yeah, I think that what I heard was he has made some videos about, or he has criticized Tommy in the past. So when I heard that, I felt kind of like, so you're telling me that theoretically I had a right to reach out to Tommy C and ask for help for no reason, and now he's used up now. Grimsy used him. So where's my Tommy C save?
The thing is, it used to be that Tommy had a lot of connections. So when things like this would happen, he'd go to bat for people, and he no longer has those same connections. He kind of, just has a more like lean back fun show where he doesn't really bother all that much with it. So he still had that reputation where he'd help these guys, and I guess that's what Grimsy was trying to, get at when he asked Tommy for help.
Yeah, the thing of it is this. Yeah, if you went back to say 2016, 17, maybe even in 18 a little bit, Tommy had a little bit more, I guess, reach within getting to YouTube management stuff to where, things could be kind of taken care of or whatever. Tommy himself, over this last year, has had videos of stuff, old videos struck, right? And he wasn't even able to do anything about that for his own channel, right? And so it's, to me, I'm gonna just be kind of honest about things. If you don't really have any type of connection or any type of relationship, whatever that is, cordial, friendly, whatever, with a creator, and you're just going to them because you look at their sub count and think, oh, this guy has more subs than me, I could go to him and maybe get him to help me or whatever, right? And tack on to the fact that Grimsy had made some call out videos of Tommy in the past, right? Which, I don't even know if Tommy was really even aware of that prior to this conversation where Grimsy came on his channel the other day. And so, Tommy was like, the only way that I can help as far as getting anybody to really talk about this. And here's the thing about it. During the stream, he told Grimsy. He told him. He said, "Listen, it's a bit. I'm doing this. Yeah, I kind of busted your balls. I kind of shit on you a little bit, just so there could be some clippable moments to get people talking about it." And guess what? It worked, because then Nick DiOrio started tweeting about it. Augie RFC talked about it. So it did get it in the right light. But I just want to say this, okay? Grimsy is wanting to be like a 2016, 2015 Leafy, where he's edgy and he calls people F slurs, and he, I don't know, trying to be like, what is the word? Xbox 360 gamer lounges while he's making a video and saying all the gamer words, right? You can't do that on YouTube. This is 2023, my dude. It's a whole new platform. It's a whole new thing. You can't be these edgy content creators anymore. You just can't do it. And what you sure can't do, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe Parlo is in the LGBTQ community. You cannot call somebody who is an LGBTQ community the F slur, which he repeatedly does in his videos.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, and then you wonder why your video got flagged down for hate speech. And here's the thing too, right? In Tommy's stream, if I'm not mistaken, he talked about how he's going into the IT industry, okay? And he talked about how he's going to make all this money, right? Because Joy really set him off, right? In one of his follow-up videos that he made after his time on Tommy's stream, he really kind of went hard in on Joy about how he's going to make more money than Joy ever made, and so on and so forth. I got news for you, okay? Take it from somebody who has been in the IT industry for over 30 years. Okay. My dude, this content that you're making, that you had on YouTube, that you're now making over on Rumble, right? your future employers, yeah, my dude, they're going to scrub your social media. They're going to find all that stuff. That's part of HR background checks. They're not going to hire somebody that is problematic. And my dude, you're problematic. So either you need
And
to.
also, Joey isn't like a fucking like, no loser, no money. Like
No,
he
no.
makes a normal amount of money,
Yeah.
right?
No, Joey's I was busting Joey's balls earlier, but no, Joey's a square dude. He can't arm wrestle for shit, but he's he's a decent enough dude. I'm just
He
giving
used
some
to
of the,
do his own painting and decorating,
yeah,
and he used to make a fair bit on that, if I remember correctly.
yeah. He's talked about it with me. He used to make a large chunk of money every week from just doing his decorations or his event planning and stuff like that. But it's just a little word of wisdom from an old IT warhorse. Dude, they'll check your shit. HR will go through that. They've got people, they hire people solely specifically because they don't want to hire somebody that's going to be an embarrassment to them somewhere down the road and wind up with egg on their face. Okay. It's a real thing these days. So
I think this is a fair point, right? Like Joey didn't even really go in on him that hard,
nah,
but it must have struck a special nerve
yeah. All he
like
told him, Seth, was basically go get laid, right?
Yeah.
Oh, also, I would say I feel like Tommy went pretty easy on him. I felt like Tommy was almost motherly towards him, like for Tommy. But also, and this is not, before anyone says it, I'm not licking Tommy's balls. Okay, I'm saying I've seen Tommy just go in on people. I think he was meaner to Harley. I think Harley deserved it. And in this case, Tommy said, I'm going to be a dick to this guy, which is obviously going to make me look bad in this, because there's no reason I should be yelling at him in this moment, especially because I'm against deplatforming. Yeah. He told him during the stream, which could have also risked losing it. Like, yeah, I feel like he's being a little bitch. And the fact that he can't stop crying about it proves it.
Well, during his stream today, right, Tommy floated the idea that this could be Grimsy's way to drum this up even more. But just the vibe I got, I don't think that's a possibility. I think that this kid is like a 19-year-old or whatever who just can't handle the heat.
The Tommy and myself, whatever, we're from a generation of ball busters, right? That's just what you did, right? To other guys, you just bust their balls because you want to see who can take it, right? Who's the thin skinned? And here's the thing that when we're going to watch some of these videos that Grimsy did here, here's the thing that I really found just really laughable about his videos is this is a dude who every video that he made was shitting on somebody for some reason, right? He was critiquing them. He was talking mad trash about them, whatever. Fine, cool, whatever. I do this shit on my morning shows, right? I have people that talk mad trash about me all the time. Do you see me wigging out? Do you see me? No, right? I give him no mind. But this dude lost his ever-loving damn mind. There's no other way to put it. You seethed, you mauled, you made 2 cope streams or 2 cope videos over on Rumble, right? Where you could say all the little F slurs and all the other stuff. You didn't have to worry about someone coming and flagging your stuff down, right? And I was sitting there and I was like, dude, do you understand how hypocritical you are?
But also just the ungratefulness, right? Because Tommy wasn't that interested. He took time out of his normal streaming schedule to do this thing with the kid as just out of his own graciousness or whatever. And this kid couldn't even sit for an hour and take some fucking ball busting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He lacks shame. First of all, do you know what would need to happen for me to go to a stranger and ask for a glass of water, much less this level of favor. And
Yeah.
then too, on top of that, like, what did Tommy say to him that was actually so bad? He said, you knew that this was going to happen. You're dropping slurs about people on the internet, and now
Yeah.
you're here. So what do you want from me? Like, there was nothing in that was an attack on him other than you did it. You played a stupid game and you got a stupid prize. What do you want? Like, I don't get it. I'm clearly missing something, but I don't understand what he's crying.
I don't think there's anything to miss. I just think that he's like an absolute loser.
Well,
it's very strange.
So the other thing that I found a little bit interesting was was during the conversation and stuff. You know, Tommy was like, you know, what is it you expect me to do? What is it you think I can do? He's like, well, I feel, you know, I want you to care. Well, okay.
Well, why should I?
Why
care.
does he think he's owed that? That's so weird.
Fine. I care. What does that do for you? Right. And here was the telltale thing for me. Right. So Tommy is, like I say, he's doing his angry, you know, New Jerseyan stick and whatever, kind of, you know, yelling, ball busting, what have you. And then he gets this cat Parlo actually calls into the stream. And he gets serious. This is where Tommy drops the little, you know, routine character thing he's doing, and he gets serious. And he says, and he talks on a very calm, rational conversation with Parlo and says, "Hey, listen, you know, if you've been doing this flagging stuff, you know, you're kind of a bitch for doing that, but I understand, and he was, you know, I see why you did it, and you know, he was wrong for the you know, make the comments again, the slurs." He said, "But listen, can we not find some way to kind of just tap this down so the dude's channel gets saved?" And you know, Parlo was like, "Yeah, I can do that. I can do that." And immediately, Grimsy starts yelling and screaming about this 20 or 30 page Google Doc, whatever it was, totally just flipping the fuck out. Spurging.
He's spurging. Yeah.
He was spurging. That's dude.
Where I was in the call that whole time being quiet because, you know, I didn't want to interrupt, but that's where I kind of lost my shit because it's like, you are bargaining with someone where they hold all the leverage. How fucking stupid do you have to be? Like, you genuinely have to be like fucking so mentally disabled to do
that. And Tommy was sitting there saying, "You're going to blow it. You're going to blow this." Basically, Tommy had everything sorted. Right? He had the guy talked into putting a video on his main channel, going into his Discord, calling off the dogs of war, everything. He had everything.
Tommy managed to argue this kid's without even being involved in it. He managed to, you know, argue his case and get him the best case scenario.
Yes.
Despite holding no leverage.
Yeah.
And this fucking kid couldn't understand that. That pisses me off.
He's
so
brain
bad.
dead. This guy, Grimsy, listen to me, Grimsy. You're brain dead, my dude. You are dead from the neck up. There's no brain cells up there. And how you're going through IT, I don't know.
I think, Grimsy, my advice to you is clobber your dick with a rock so that your genes do not get passed on.
I want to say, because I feel like Seth was reaching for autism, and I have stated that if you're going to reach for autism, at least do it correctly. This is not autism.
I said mentally disabled. I changed it.
We all saw you reaching for autism, Seth. I felt it. Listen, this is not autism.
But he isn't. I know. He's not autistic. He's not autistic. No. He is beyond that. He has Down syndrome. 75 IQ.
Okay, I'm saying he's narcissistic because he cannot see beyond his needs or his wants. He needed this to happen how he wanted, and like that's wild to me. So you're gonna ask for my help and then you're gonna decide how I help you. Like, if he didn't want it, he should have. It's weird. Also, like, out of all the people to go to, of people who I think I'm gonna go to and are gonna be nice to me, I feel like Tommy's low on that list.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So, you know, and Tommy was talking about, he said, you know, Tipster used to kind of be the front man, right, for this stuff, right? He used to be the dude to go
for busy sucking trans penis, though.
Exactly. He's on a whole nother choo-choo train track now. And so Tommy's like, okay, I will pick up the flag. I will I will try to help out here, whatever. And so, he waded off into these waters that he really, Tommy is not pro deplatforming. He's actually against it stuff, right? But this is not, all Tommy wants to do is just laugh at people. Well, guess what? He got his wish. He was trying to do a decent thing, try to help this dude out. And then guess what? Yeah, well, anyway, so let's take a...
Speaking of tipster, we can now say that we have an achievement, which is that everyone on this podcast has been individually blocked by tipster.
Yeah, but I got blocked before it was cool. So
it's true. Yeah. It's true. Seth got blocked before it was cool. I was the last one. I got blocked this past week because I said he should do better. Yeah, that's what I said. I said he should do better. I know. I am awful. I heard he commented about it, but I don't know what he said.
Yeah.
Look at the video I just posted in our topics chat here.
I don't know. Do I want to watch this?
Are we about to be delirious, Seth?
Yeah, this is what I felt while I was sitting in that call.
I'll have to check that out later. So
it's a funny, guys. You guys in chat won't get it, but it's a funny.
So anyway, Grimsy has got him a Rumble channel. And so this video here was the first video that he posted. This was post the Tommy C stream. And then he came back and he starts yelling and screaming about, he's 46 years old. This one is what got Matt Pitt riled up. Matt, how do I say this? Matt kind of went a little spurgy in the Twitter yesterday.
Yes.
I like Matt, Matt's my buddy.
I love a good Matt Pitt spur. Can I say, because he always tries to go about it logically and then he gets frustrated when the other person is illogical and it's like, dude, this is the commentary community. What are you doing?
So anyway, let's take a watch. This one here is like 4 minutes long or some crap. So we'll watch this here because this one here is really where, in my opinion, Grimsy went off the deep end.
If you have trouble breathing through your nose, pay close attention to this video.
Ads.
Because this new invention
gotta love it.
Alright guys, so last video I made, I was screeching and mauling and raging, and
yeah, you were definitely screeching, mauling, and raging. So at least he's self-aware to know that he was doing that. So
it was kind of funny. Okay, it was kind of entertaining. Yeah, it was. Okay, but now I think I'll be a little more serious because at the end of the day, what Tommy C is pretty fucked up individual, and I just want to talk about it because at the end of the
fucked up individual, dude. What did he do? Did he fucking grape kids or something? No, he didn't. Shut the fuck up.
His entire show is a fucking scam, dude. Like he's saying all this.
His show's a scam?
It's a scam?
I didn't know Tommy was doing cryptocurrencies or NFTs. What the hell? I'm like, why didn't he get me on that ground? I need a little money. Shit. We could have done a rug pull together. Damn.
Yeah.
Shit about how much he cares about things, about how much, oh, I care about mass flagging. Oh, I care about false reporting. Oh, I care about this and that. But if,
God. Yeah. I can't. I don't. These feelings. Oh, my feelings. My feelings got hurt.
Scam from the point.
Scam from the point.
He decides for some unknown reason, because of a minor inconvenience, that he doesn't like you. Therefore, he will support the person that's mass flagging you and treat.
He supported the person that was mass flagging him. Did you guys catch that? He's now saying that Tommy was supporting Parlo, the person who was mass flagging. So now he's completely totally. He took and the goalposts were over here, right, guys? He picked them some bitches up, moved them clear over here to the other side.
Can I just say also, I've been looking for, because a bunch of people in the chat were saying the screenshots were there, that he went in, that this Parlo guy went into his Discord and told people to flag it. He never said that. He said, like, I'm gonna take this kid down, fuck this kid. He never, like, specifically said that you should go report this video. He did it himself to one of the videos or something like that. and that's it. I don't see any proof that he genuinely did this. So this Grimsy kid is just like basically like saying without a shadow of the doubt. Yeah, but he's saying without a shadow of the doubt that this is what happened, but like there is no real proof of it.
Well, okay, so I'm going to be a little.
Seem to be what happened. Yeah.
I'm going to have a little grace for Grimsy here. Okay, if I myself, like for example, when that Jeremy Hales false DMCA'd my video and took it down, and I had a strike on my channel, pissed me off because I knew what the hell I'd done was more than fair use. It pissed me off. But I went through the process. I filed the counter, and I just had to wait out the time. And of course, my video came back up. The strike was removed. But when your channel gets a strike, it does kind of make you start. It makes the old butthole pucker up, right? Because it's something that you're working on. So you're not. I don't think there's one out there that's doing YouTube that's doing it without any passion about the channel. Because if you didn't have any passion about what you were doing, then why in the hell would you even be doing it, right?
Money.
Okay, then fine. You're passionate about losing the money, but you're still passionate about it, right? So
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I understand him getting a little bit out of shape about that. I do, right? And so I'll be a little bit, like I said, extend a little grace to him. But what I won't do is I won't sit there and let him totally uproot the goalpost to move him to the other end zone, because and change the narrative to where Tommy was supporting this guy, because he was not. All he did was talk to the guy in a calm manner, because the other guy was sitting there with a royal flush. Tommy had aces and eights, the dead man's hand. He had nothing. He had no cards. There was no way for him to come away from that table as a winner unless he got the other guy to lay his cards down, right? And he was able to negotiate that and get that to happen. And Grimsy here, rather than taking and being gracious and having gratitude for what Tommy was able to do, he comes and makes these videos and just starts shitting and changing the whole damn narrative. So,
sorry to interrupt, Peapod. It looks like the audio is messing up a little bit for people.
No, it's not. That's
who said that?
It's JFA.
Okay, listen. Whatever JFA says in chat, ignore it. JFA is well, he's a troll. And you just fell for a JFA trope, my dear.
Okay, actually, this is DMax's fault.
So why are you blaming Max for this?
Because DMax said that JFA DM'd him that our audio was messing up. And I, as a loyal member of the DMax fan club, was just following orders.
Oh my goodness gracious!
You are truly you are truly a part of the flock now, Gigi. They are welcoming you in to commentary 1, 2, and 3 communities with open arms, sister. You are there.
We got 3 of them. When did the 3rd one come on?
That's the secret one. We can't talk about that.
Yeah, we can't talk about that one yet. It's not fully launched yet. So simp caught simping. That's right, Siley. Oh, let's listen to some more of this cope and seed.
Treating them like a fucking kid, like, oh, dude, whatever, and get straight to the point and actually talk to them. But if you're
because it blows my mind that the dude did that Grimsy doesn't understand that he was in a position of weakness. His channel is on the verge of being completely, totally nuked. Tommy's trying to talk this guy into calling in, to pee on as they say here in the South, call the dogs home and pee on the fire and go home, right? To quit hunting his ass down, which is what they were doing, right? That's why, let me just do something here real quick. That's why right now, if you go to Grimsy's channel here, right? Oh, let's look here. There's no content, no videos. You see this? No videos. Why? Because he had to private every video, every live stream, everything this dude had, he's had to private it. Why? So that they couldn't go in and continue to report his videos and shit. right? Because he's an idiot and got on there and was saying all kinds of slurs and stuff against the LGBT community and other people. You can't, dude, you just, God. And he's going to sit there, and now we're going to sit here and just shit all over Tommy because he's sitting there trying to talk these people down and to take their foot off the gas.
The issue for this fucking kid was that Tommy talked to the other kid like an adult, and this kid wanted to talk to him like a kid.
Yeah. Because
can I say,
yeah, go ahead.
Earlier I said that he wasn't autistic, and now I'm rethinking it, and here's why. Sometimes I hyper focus and I insist that I'm going to solve a problem by doing this thing like over and over again, and it makes it worse. And in this situation, he keeps making streams where he keeps talking about and trying to explain like how Tommy's a shithead, not realizing that the reason we're all
don't
what
do
the
yourself
fuck?
like that, girl. Don't do yourself like that.
No,
This kid is not autistic. Autistic people are normal people with some minor difference in how they think. This kid, 75 IQ.
Okay, all right. Hey, Gigi. Gigi?
Yeah.
Okay. You're doing your thing here and you're going too deep. It's not that deep with this kid.
Okay, fair.
Okay, it's not. This is what it is this is a 19-year-old young man who has more ego than he does brains. His ego got bruised and he's reacting like a 19-year-old shithead, right? Because his ego got bruised. It's nothing more than that. It's not any deeper than that. That's all this is. This is some fragile ego little young man that can't handle a little bit of pushback. And here's the thing, and the longer you stay in this community and cover videos, I've had people. What was that jackass's name that went off on me and Nerdy back in the day? Because we called him out.
He's Vincent is pointing out right now, I was going to bring it up. Grimsy is on a stream right now about tipster degeneracy, which I find very funny. So he's been spurging for I don't know, at the past few days, and now he's going to go on a stream to talk about
friendly
tipster.
fire. The Spurks are shooting at the Spurks.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So... But like I say, I don't want you to sit there and fixate and try to start and rationalize it. There's no rationality.
I like fixating. Okay, people think that overthinking is not fun. It's an enjoyable hobby.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm just saying. What I'm gonna just say is, if you're going to stay and continue to make videos and things like this, don't look too deep into this. Because most of the time,
but you know what I will be looking deep into? Everything about the Fast and the Furious movies.
Okay.
No, the Fast and the Furious movies, because I mentioned it, and I've gotten several messages of secret Fast and the Furious fans, and I see you guys, and we're doing this thing. We're gonna get everyone on our side about this. Anyways,
okay.
I keep watching this funny video I posted. By the way, it's so good.
Okay.
The one who's actually getting mass flagged, he'll tell you to fuck yourself and call you a retard and a baby and a faggot, because that's just who he is.
Okay, well, first of all, he did call you. He did say you're being a little baby bitch, and he did say you were kind of retarded. But he never ever referred to you as an F slur. I don't know. So this is more of this coping thing, and dude, you've got to clean up your vocabulary, dude. I know you can get away with it over here on Rumble and they don't care and yeah, whatever. But I'm talking to you, dude. I'm talking about your future here, right?
I'm going to buy Rumble just so I can kick this kid off of it.
There you go.
Tommy C has went on his many years-long career saying how much he hates fake people and backstabbers and people. They're just overall pieces of shit and do this sort of shit for content.
Hold on. Okay, listen. What do you mean backstabber? Like, that kind of requires for you to have some sort of relationship with the person.
Yeah, it does. You can't backstab somebody you don't know. You just can't, right? Because backstabbing means you betrayed them in some way, some form or fashion. You betrayed their trust. Yeah.
But that's exactly what he is now. He will actually rather support and also give the most charitability ever to somebody who's false flagging somebody because it's somebody
with my cuck in her mouth.
You don't have one, Seth. Why you keep Listen.
You don't know that, Peepaw.
Yes, I do.
He
Yes, I
won't.
do.
He won't once
Yes, I
I
do.
get over there with my big rug and crush his fucking. Okay, well, he probably doesn't have balls, considering how he's acting. But you know.
You know, but here's the thing about it. You may actually help him because something tells me this guy has never touched a booby in his life, Seth.
I mean, he's not using his dick anyway, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
I might as well get rid of it.
boy has never took out the old Sears and Roebuck and had a good time. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't like. You know what I mean? It's like
Poor
literal dyke behavior. You know, this is, of course, without ever asking me about, you know, what Parlo did, not even knowing this first fucking thing about anything that happened.
That's not true. He asked you to tell him what was going on, and you you wouldn't say. You just him-hawed around. Dude, you need to learn how to articulate.
Well, this kid is like so boring. I feel so bad for him.
Why does he hate Joey Westside so much? Like,
because Joey told him to go get laid.
Joey cut his ass in the fact that he's never had sex and never seen a woman.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Because I can't imagine some random person I've never talked to before saying something to me and me just being like,
but what if they
hit
it spot on? Like, that's the thing, right? Not making a video, but what if they hit it like spot on and you were just like seething? Because it's like
I would seethe privately in my house under a blanket, probably.
Exactly.
I would angrily journal,
and that's the difference.
You know?
That's the difference. You're a smart woman. This kid, 75 IQ.
I think you're being generous, Seth. I really do.
Have you ever met anyone with 70 IQ?
Yes, you forgot I worked in public school.
Oh,
for years.
Okay. Yeah, carry on.
Don't you get 60 points for writing your name on it?
I don't think you could even do that, honestly. So Grimsy puts out this video, and then Matt Pitt, bless his little heart, he starts his. So at 5:57 p.m. Last night, he quote tweets Grimsy here because Grimsy put out a tweet about the new video. Says, wait, did you not watch the stream today? Your new response is to say Tommy took Parlo's side? What the fuck is this? Lol. And then he goes on to say, you're now trying to make some narrative that Tommy is supporting a flagger because he got you both on to talk. Yeah, Tommy was an asshole. That's obvious. And yes, he was a dick to you, but don't switch narratives like this. That doesn't make sense. So now Matt Pitt is triggered, and rightfully so. I mean, Tommy is his buddy. And so, when someone comes out and, kind of shits on a buddy, whatever, you come in to defend
They're
him.
more than buddies, Peepaw. They're definitely more than buddies.
Well,
they're gay lovers.
Are they?
I mean, at least from one side, there's definitely some additional feelings there.
After that question Seth asked Matt today, I don't know, because he was ready to let Tommy, take one for the team.
True. There's like a rift. There's a rift in that
There's
relationship.
Something. Yeah.
What did you ask?
fixing.
I didn't hear this. What
I asked Matt Pitt if he was the only one who could save. A guy calls up Matt Pitt, okay, and he's like, "I will give you a new leg with my dark web technology if you let me grape Tommy C." Okay, and Matt is the only person who has the power to stop it. Would you stop this guy from graping Tommy C if he gave you a new leg? And unfortunately, Matt Pitt was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna let him grape him."
Yeah, he's like, Tommy's got to take one from the team. And here was the thing that I was shocked by, right?
Wow.
He didn't even offer to make sure there was plenty of lube or nothing. He just said, just right in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the most telling part of that
harsh.
question was as well, I changed it a little bit, okay, and I was like, "What if you had to do the graping, Matt?" And Matt said no.
Yeah.
I think there's a rift there. I don't think their sex life is as healthy as it should be.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
So,
yeah.
But anyway, so Matt comes back, says so Grimsy response says, dude gave him every benefit of the doubt and refused to let me speak over a petty miscommunication. Don't know what to say, dude. Tommy or Matt quote tweets us says, "Bro, Tommy's stream with you got more attention than anything else that would have happened. If he interviews you, it's a boring stream with 100 concurrent viewers. Him flipping out on you made Parlo comfortable to come on and talk to you. This is complete bullshit. I had no issues with the video you made yesterday. You had every right to be angry and vent, but to change the narrative that Tommy purposely took Parlo's side, and this is completely ridiculous." And then he goes on, hang on, that was at 6. Okay, so the first one was at 5:57, then at 6 p.m. And then the next one, what time was it? 6:08 p.m. So at 6:08 p.m., Tommy did a stream which he invited Grimsy on. During the stream, Tommy yelled and made fun of Grimsy because he was frustrated about the explanation, like he's done to countless individuals, including his fans. It was entertaining and autistic and fun, even while shitting on Grimsy. It got the job done and allowed Parlo to come on and actually talk to Grimsy, in which Parlo vocally said he would call everything off and turn doing more on Grimsy than a simple, boring interview. After the Grimsy stream, more people talked about it. Nick was tweeting about it. And Grimsy was getting support. Yesterday, he made a video venting about Tommy's actions, and I had no issue with that. Tommy did a stream today admitting he was hard on him, but explained his reasons why. Instead of watching the stream, Grimsy made a video and claims Tommy took Parlo's side because he treated him better. When in reality, Parlo was the one who was going after Grimsy, and Tommy tried negotiating with him, see if he could step back from it. Grimsy completely missed the whole point, which he's correct on that.
Grimsy would not fucking last a second in a hostage negotiation, dude.
You know, here's the thing, Grimsy. Someone said this earlier in chat, and I don't remember who it was, so I apologize for this. But Grimsy wants to portray himself like he's this leafy copycat or this leafy clone or whatever you want to call it, whatever terminology you want to use. I got news for you, Grimsy. If this was 2016, my dude, you'd have been nuked by now. You're soft. You're soft, man. Your skin is paper thin. I'm talking about the single ply shit too, dude. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, dude. Your reaction to this whole thing has been complete and total shit show, brother. And you've embarrassed yourself. You've 100% embarrassed yourself. So Grimsy responds to this, shortly thereafter says, I mean, he did not let him off the hook. All I'm saying is, and all I was saying in the video was that he let Parlo speak more than me without hearing me out, which is true. Matt says he literally got Parlo to say he'd call everything off. I thought you weren't going to talk about Parlo anymore. What the fuck happened? Did you even watch the stream? How do you come to this conclusion? It makes 0 sense. So then the Now Recording Boys did a stream last night, and they kind of went over all this and whatever, and just, so, go check that out too. It was a very good stream. It was entertaining. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I even stayed up and watched it past my bedtime. So, but there is a new update. So Grimsy tweeted this out this morning. He says here about 11 o'clock this morning. He says, all right, last few days have been a clusterfuck, so just saying this here. In my last vid, I said Tommy was supporting Parlo, which isn't the case. Dude made me spur, cope, seethe, whatever you want to call it, but his main goal was to not get my channel banned, not to shit on Parlo. Because of the reasoning of my ban, this best option was to get Parlo to agree to stop. He shit on me for some drama and to get the message across, which, while shitty, does not mean his main goal was to defend Parlo. Now that is clear. A quick message to everyone about YouTube. To anybody who doesn't want to imitate my content or leafies, dude, I got news for you. I'm gonna be bluntly honest here with you, my man. Your shit fails comparison to leafies, okay? You cannot do it on YouTube. You have to censor yourself. If you're willing to do so, YouTube will do it for you. Even content creators that make content safer than my own, such as Augie, Turkey Tom, and Dumpy, are currently getting censored by YouTube. The writing has been on the wall for years. Well, if the writing was on the fucking wall, then why didn't you read it, you dumbass? Right? If the writing is there for years, why didn't you read it? That makes sense to me. They don't want our content. Every channel has an expiration date. Thank you to everyone who has supported me. And to those who continue to do so, not going to address this anymore, then right here, if you're a smaller content creator and want to remain on YouTube, do not take after me. Censor yourself. You have to. I'm going to tell you something. Okay, here's where his little statement is full of shit. You don't necessarily have to censor yourself. You just can't go around calling people slurs.
I will say that though this is like a good response. If he hadn't spurred out like that, this would be like a fine response to it. And even though he did spurk out, like at least he sort of acknowledges what Tommy was trying to do here and like walks back the spurging.
Well, okay. DMax says, "Don't lean on the boy." This is a good response. No, I don't agree.
It's a good response,
I don't agree because here's what he says.
It's the best response he could have given in that situation.
Okay. It's the best response he probably could have given. But when he himself says the writing was on the wall and has been for years, then why is he bitching and moaning? I don't understand. If he's going to come with the context of, well, it's on the writings on the wall and it's been there for years, then why are you bitching and complaining because it's happening?
I will say this, like, sure, like, it is his own stupidity, like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes or whatever, but we all deal with that sort of situation where we've created a problem for ourselves and then we like, whine a little bit. I don't think that's just
this is not a little bit. That is the problem. The problem is this is not a little bit. Like, come on, Zev. Like,
okay, I've whined harder than this. I don't know.
You've whined across 3 videos after someone helped you? Really? How?
No, but that's like he was seething and, like, as you said, he had tunnel vision. And this response is that like final response that is the best one he could have given after what he did.
Okay, and I want to point out something here, right? And this was something that Tommy pointed out in his stream, right? When he first came and started talking to Tommy, he said, "Well, why didn't you go to your friends? Whatever, why didn't you do that?" Yeah, and he goes, "What, did they not want anything to do with you?" And Grimsy's like, "Yeah." See, here's the thing, like, when something happens that irritates me, right? Or I get in my, I get whatever spurg moments, because I have them. I have people I go to and I talk to, and I do it behind the scenes, and no one ever sees it. I get it out of my system, because guess what? We all get our knickers in a knot. We all have our spurgy ass moments. The smart ones have trusted friends that they can go to that talk you down off the ledge. And what you don't do is you don't go and make a video, and you don't go on Twitter, and you don't make an ass of yourself. Okay?
I think we have to take into account that if he doesn't have that support network, if he doesn't like get it, like, I mean, we're all older. We all like have the experience. We all know to limit ourselves better. I think this is the best response he could have given after what he.
Okay, probably so. But again, like I said, if he knew the writing was on the wall, then why are you going up there and pissing on the wall? That's all I'm going to say. So, listen,
shouldn't he just be thankful that he has his channel? Like, hello.
Yeah.
I mean, I obviously everything I've said. I hate this fucking kid. I hope he clobbers his dick with a rock.
Yeah.
But I don't think he could have done anything different here at the end.
Well, here's what I hope. I hope he learns from this experience. I hope that I hope that when he was typing this out and whatever, I hope that he truly grasps what really happened there.
I hope he gets addicted to heroin.
Oh, come on now. Let's not be that mean.
I think I'm hoping for it.
And ultimately, I hope that he doesn't lose his YouTube channel. I hope that he doesn't.
Hope he loses his YouTube channel.
All right. Well, I don't. All right. Well, we've got some callers. So Nerd's been in there for a while. So good evening, Nerdy. How you doing this morning? Do you have any thoughts on Grimsy?
Look, all I'm going to say is Tommy C was very mean and very problematic. Okay, he should not have been saying those dreaded slurs. Okay,
Why do we not have a nuke button, people?
It's true. We should have one.
Did you just kick him?
Yeah, I did.
Seth, don't be mean to Nerd. All right, so Nerdy, if you're listening still, call back in. I'm gonna
No, don't call back in.
All right, DMax.
Should I continue on with this bit? Tommy, why are you calling us slur? No, I'm just kidding. All right.
So
Why do we not have a nuke button?
what the hell, Seth?
Yeah, but I can actually come back in. So yeah, do it again. All right.
Nerdy, let me apologize. Seth is being a pain in the
He's
ass.
gone rogue.
Trigger
Seth,
happy.
I swear to
Trigger
God,
happy.
I'm gonna take your shit away from
Okay,
you.
fine. I'm done. That's good.
Nerdy, again, I
He is in the
apologize.
chat.
Call back in, and if she does it again, I'm gonna nuke her ass.
Boom, clap, son.
All right, so Nerdy, I apologize. Seth is being a little stinker tonight. So,
You were about to say,
Yay,
bitch.
fever.
all right.
How many bottles have you had, Seth?
Bottles?
Ooh.
Dude, I've been sniffing it straight off the counter.
There you go.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Straight
All
from the
right,
source.
so-
I'm kidding.
all right,
I'm kidding.
All right,
Straight
Nerdy-
from the source.
All right, sorry, Nerdy. What are your thoughts?
No, okay. In all seriousness, like, well, I kind of feel for Grimsy, okay, but like,
Okay, can I kick
like-
him one more time?
No.
No.
no, shame on you. Okay, and like Matt had previously stated, because it seemed like his first response video to Tommy was like off the cuff. It seems like it was done maybe like straight after the stream ended. You know, just yelling.
No,
all
he
his thoughts.
begun before the stream ended. That's why he had to leave
Yeah.
early. That's why he just dropped out.
See,
After.
you know, it wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
He was just
But
seething to make that video.
yeah, but it's like the second one's clearly done with malicious intent.
Yeah.
Also, too, we forget that it wasn't just Parlo videos that were being reported. It was Natty Forsyth videos, and Natty was actually in the group chats advocating for Grimsy to be taken down. Look, whether or not you believe the allegations against Natty or not, it's pretty clear that Natty will do anything to take down videos. I mean, she recently just took down a video from another prominent creator. I believe this creator has somewhere between like 50K to 100,000 last time I checked, and she took down their video on them. So like, unfortunately, when you make videos on these mentally unill people, they're just gonna do whatever they can to silence you.
Mentally
should've-
unill.
Well,
I mean, okay, that's what Natty is, okay? And I blame
So-
Nicholas Diorio. I think that's what really should have happened. Grimsy, if you want to blame anyone for any of this, it's Nicholas Diorio, because he prevented this person from offing themselves.
oh, for God's sakes.
Also, he
Jesus.
caused like a fucking worldwide food shortage,
Listen,
which caused a lot of people to go insane from being cannibals.
just so that I'm clear and there's no misconception here. If you are flagging videos, don't be a bitch. Just make a video back in response, right?
Or don't say anything.
Or
just
don't say,
call in.
just don't say anything, or make a video and refute everything and show receipts to prove the other person wrong. But don't flag. That is a bitch maneuver. You know.
Well, it's
So-
only done out of that's the problem, is that the flagging thing is only ever done out of emotion. Like
Yeah.
if it was not an emotional thing, like if there was some way, I bet you, if there was some way to be able to like plug in your computer to your brain and YouTube like regulated it so that it was only like, oh, you have to be in a neutral state emotion wise in order to, I bet you it would probably cut like 99% of like flags. I bet.
Yeah.
Dude, while you're trying to do like the report function, like YouTube just has like a mini therapy session for you. Okay, so like, how do you feel right
Let's
now?
calm you down a little bit before you write this report, all right? Would you have some hot cocoa here? You know, this will make you feel it. Chai
Yeah, but
latte
then
tea.
we'd have nothing to talk about ever.
Exactly. Well, so
Wouldn't
actually,
that mean
speaking
it
of
would
things,
just be sociopaths that could get through that then? Because they can like
that's probably
manipulate.
true. That's probably
Well,
true.
then,
But
then that's
I
just
would
how
be
you
the
know
only
anyone's a
person on
diagnosed
this
sociopath.
platform.
oh, yeah, that's actually the new way to diagnose sociopaths is if they can flag. If they flag your video, they're a sociopath, which
you
is
go.
basically the standard anyway.
There it
Uh,
is. Mhm.
Jalen, I see that you passed with flying colors.
Oh,
Hey, don't talk about
Hey.
my wife like that.
It's true. She's a protected class now.
I called in for a very specific reason because Peepaw said, you said to Grimsy's whole case that you said like just don't say slurs. Yeah. And I would like to challenge you with that and say like I understand maybe where you're coming from, and I think we might just have a difference in opinion, perhaps. Okay. But I would say don't say slurs like say slurs specifically when the time and place is okay for it. It's not not as easy to say, but you know what I mean? It's like because the thing is like Grimsy, like my criticism to Grimsy has always been that like you're doing this on YouTube, you like everybody should know what the TOS is, and it's not like everybody hasn't been complaining about like YouTube censorship for the longest time. So he should know that like this is an issue, and so don't do that on YouTube. You want to go on Rumble? You want to go on Kick and do it?
I'm glad you're here, DMax.
Well, it's like also too to kind of
on your list now that you know this?
To kind of sort of semi kind of defend Grimsy on this. Grimsy's been a small channel for a little bit now. Like I remember when him and Augie had that beef, he was only around like 2K, right? And we all know when like usually when you're a smaller channel and you do the edgier stuff, you can usually skirt by on the line. I think he was just kind of too used to I think he was just kind of too used to be under YouTube's radar until we had creators like Parlo and Parlo and his lackeys more so.
But like, but my point is that you still exist in the space.
Okay.
You still, yeah.
This is not important. DMax, so, you have placed this kid lower if you knew about it.
Actually, I'm looking it up. I'm going to do it right now. Just because you mentioned
it's like I like I mean I don't go off like he does all the time. But like I've definitely said stuff that like if I was a bigger channel would have gotten the video straight up taken down. You know.
So to answer Max's question, right? Here's what I will say. I am a 1% advocate of free speech. I think a person should be able to say whatever the hell they want to say whenever they want to say it. However, when you're on somebody else's playground, you kind of got to abide by their rules. And if that playground says you cannot say these certain words, then you don't say those certain words. And whining about it or griping about it does nothing. They hold all the cards. So listen, if you want to be edgy, you want to be that edgy little gamer from 2000 in the Xbox 360 chat rooms, go to fucking Kick, go to Rumble.
Well, I would also suggest for Grimsy to do is like have a censored version that you upload to YouTube and then have a Patreon video where it's uncensored.
Yeah.
You know, what if it covers topics that are like that you shouldn't be covering, and then people go after you because you showed a picture of a dead kid?
Yeah, that could be problematic.
I'm hoping Grimsy wouldn't do that. I'm hoping.
I don't know about this kid. It's not the brightest crayon in the box.
Look, it's not on my bingo card, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Well, listen, all I'm gonna say is I don't want Grimsy's channel to go down.
I want it deleted.
I don't. Okay, but what I'm saying is you've got to be smart, right? You've got to be, and again, like I said, when
you're asking a lot of this kid, dude.
But the problem is this guy likes to reference Leafy a lot.
Yes.
And to me, it's like if you understood what Leafy was in 2016 and you look back fondly on that, like how do you not know at this point that this is something like I understand the point too. That he was like a smaller channel, and so maybe he was trying to skirt by, and that's the dangerous game we play. But it's like, look, when you get like there's a calculus that happens in your brain, and at a certain point you have to admit to yourself, like, okay, hey, we got to back off a little bit of the edgy stuff. It's like if we want to break through the barrier here, we got to make the advertisers happy. Sorry, it's just that's the way that the platform works. Otherwise, you're not going to be pushed in the algorithm. You should know better.
I don't know if you saw that clip that was going around on Twitter, where Grimsy got into a debate over on Doc on the radio stream, and it was
he said radio was dying.
Yeah, I mean he spurged out even then, right? So him spurging out is nothing new. It is a reoccurring thing.
I saw DMax. You said, "Oh, he needs to be anti-commentary." He was anti-commentary.
I know,
that's the whole reason.
It's so funny because I did make that joke, and then Matt was like, "Oh yeah," and he was anti-commentary, and it's like because I heard the tone, like I heard it's the what it is, and this isn't calling anybody out specifically, but it's the talking out of both sides of your mouth, right? It's like saying things like, "Oh, I should be edgy and I should be able to say F slurs and stuff like that. But Tommy making fun of me, that's like a line too far." It's like, how many times have you made fun of literally anybody else and given them way more smoke than what Tommy is giving you right now? And you're coping, molding, seething about it. Like, admittedly now, that is fine to lean on him for because that is true. And he admits to that, but at the same time, I think like, I think his response was fine. I think like
you're so cute, DMax.
Seth, you said it 100% right. It's the best response that he could have given what transpired. Yeah. If he didn't do all of that stuff, it would have been much easier to make a response this way, But so
like I said, I don't know. I mean, people's always just 19 years old. Okay, he's 19 years old. He's an adult. I'm sorry, 19. You got to start putting away the childish games. And when he sits there and he states that the writing has been on the wall for years, which he's acknowledging that this has been, that this platform as YouTube is shifting to more and more to where it's, I would dare say it's getting closer and closer to what is considered mainstream safe, like PG to maybe R even type content. And it's been that way for almost a decade now. I don't understand why you're getting a hump up about it. I don't. And two, I've seen Tommy go a lot harder on younger people. I mean, a hell of a lot harder.
Yeah.
So in all honesty, he kind of had the kid gloves on when dealing with him, so I don't know. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say about him. Hopefully, like I say, hopefully this helps him, I don't know, grow up, mature a little bit. Maybe he gets a little wiser from the situation. Hopefully he learns from it.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
It could have been worse. I will say, I don't know this for certain, but I have a nagging feeling that there might have been an armistice behind the scenes because, I mean, some of those things the first video in particular, I don't think you guys played that one that he made on Rumble about Tommy. He was yelling. He was yelling and screaming. He was howling.
He was.
And it's so funny too because that video that you guys did watch somehow ended up worse than that first video.
Yeah. Well,
so like I don't know what we would have gotten if he had gotten to number 3. You know what I mean?
Well, the reason why the second one, in my opinion, was worse than the first one that he did was the fact that he picked up the goalpost to move him to the other end of the field. Right.
He was making shit up. He just made shit up.
Yeah, he was just he was completely totally talking out of his ass, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I have one little last breaking top thing that kind of popped loose last night.
Wait, before we move on completely, I would like to point out that as much as we would like to hate on him for everything, there are things that he could do that could make it worse.
No way.
No, Gigi. Okay. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Play as a public course.
I don't know how to play this thing. I just bought it for the bit. I can't decide if
I was gonna play along with my kazoo.
Go
God.
On. I'd be cutting a jig for them.
Wait, hold on. I got more instruments.
Okay, I know you're a cringe kid. I know you're a cringe kid, okay, DMax. You know what the best song is to play on a kazoo? Okay.
No, what is the best song to play on a kazoo?
Have you ever listened to Hamilton?
Yes. I have.
Okay, there's the song in it called The Room Where It Happened, and for some reason when you play that on a kazoo, it sounds much better than the original.
Is that your personal preference, or is that just an objective fact?
That's just an objective fact. Okay, I've listened to many...
that's a lie. Ooh, another lie. What?
No.
No more lies.
I don't lie. I'll kick him again.
This coming from a girl that likes to watch the Little Blue Pills sing.
Okay, but that's not what I listen to in my.
Yeah, but those will make you delirious. So you got to be careful of those ones.
And that's serious, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I know Max knows who
Wait,
it is.
Minji's favorite franchise is Fast and the Furious. Hey, there was the third rhyme. Sorry.
So I know who Max I know Max knows who this guy is, but do any of you guys know who Alex Stein 99 is?
Alex Stein 99, prime time 99, on the grind all the time.
99. So anyway, he became notorious for showing up to school, to like council meetings, school board meetings, things like that, and just doing outlandish little bits. Just
my favorite is where he's a furry and he's actually just a rat.
Yeah.
He just shows up and he's like, I would like to establish, some order for rat kind and all of my rat family.
Yeah.
He's just a rat. He's just dressed up as a rat.
So anyway, on the 22nd, this weekend in Nashville, Keemstar's boxing program, Happy Punch, has got a boxing event that is going on. And I'd actually thought about driving over there this weekend to watch it and maybe meet up with some of the people and whatever. But I decided ultimately it just wasn't a place for me. But so I'm staying home. But anyway, Alex Stein here is going to be fighting against this guy by the name of Modine. Now, my limited understanding is Modine, I guess, is supposedly Muslim. And anyway, so last night they had this confrontation in
that.
in the
that makes this clip way worse.
They had this well, wait till you see this other one we're fixing to watch.
I
after
can't
this.
wait to watch something like racist. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh, it's pretty. The second one I've got is pretty bad. I'm gonna just tell you right now.
It's rough.
Anyway,
knowing that, it's very rough.
Finally, something that plays into my strength.
There you go. So anyway, these two had a run in. It looks like it's kind of like in a hotel or something. But anyway, we'll just watch the video.
Stein 99 on Saturday night. Listen, you heard it here? Listen, round one, sorry that I bust your gum. Get up again if you think you're strong. Round two, now tell me what you're gonna do. Alex Stein, you're a dust to you. Round three, what are you gonna chat about me? I'll put you on the floor to sleep. Beep, beep. Round four, told you I'm coming in raw. Do you wonder why on the floor? Chat about Modine, get smack in your jaw. Modine, I'm so hardcore. Like Shakespeare, I am a writer. Like Eminem, I am a rapper. Like Tyson, I am a fighter. Like Tony Blair, I'm a dictator. I'm gonna be eating chicken masala while you're still praying to Allah. I'm a pimp on a plant, and you're gonna be eating shrimp. I don't care about a crustacean, Asian, black, or white. I'm gonna knock your ass on Saturday night.
Fucking Alex Stein.
Let's go.
Dude.
I got bars.
Dude, that goes hard.
I got more bars than a Xanax dealer. No, but the talking thing, bro.
Yo.
Alex Stein is so based.
Hold my thing. Shit, hold my shit. Hold my thing, bro.
I got more bars than a Xanax dealer.
Yeah, he's
I'm afraid of you, bro. I'm afraid of you, bro. You think I'm afraid of your bitch ass, bro? Oh, you think I'm afraid of this, bro? You don't regret this. You don't regret this, bro.
Dude, the reluctant running, they don't actually want to fight you.
What's my bitch ass? What's my please? You better pray to Allah.
Pray to Allah.
Oh, hang on. So today they had the what do you call it, like the press conference thing or whatever.
Yeah,
this hang on, is this the right one? Yeah.
I just like to say thank you to my step mother, Brantley. She's a great person. I'm just saying.
So
I love Brantley.
This is Brantley actually recorded this on her phone. This is actual from the.
Oh, so this isn't just like a clip she got.
No.
She
made this.
Yeah, she was
Watch.
there.
So this is.
Have you not seen this, Nerdy John?
I have not.
Oh, this shit is
Oh my
wild.
god, I'm so excited for all of you guys. Okay, just watch
this. I'm gonna put it like this. This has got me wishing to hell I had decided to go over there.
Yeah.
But I may wind up having to see how to get the pay-per-view just so I can watch this shit. These two guys, Alex Stein and the other dude, have got me hyped to actually watch this shit like it might be fun.
Alex Stein is one of the most irritating people alive, but I love him so goddamn much. He's so funny. He is so funny. He's one of the few people that is just,
yeah. To kind of help, maybe, he's also the one that confronted AOC and just embarrassed the shit out of her.
Big booty Latina.
Yeah, big booty Latina. Yeah.
You had me a big booty Latina.
Yeah.
She was into it. She liked it.
I disavow.
She was like, she liked it. She was into it. No, I'm serious. Like, that's not even a bit. Like, she actually was like, hi.
I disavow. Hey, that rhymes.
Okay, so, well, I endorse.
So let's watch this video because this shit gets wild.
To do with ball and that, you let
okay, well, I brought you a little gift because I know you love hot dogs. So.
Oh wait, I haven't seen this.
No way, dude. No way.
It's gonna get. Here we go. He stays on the mic. I love it.
Pick up one of those dogs. Pick up one of those dogs.
Picks up a dog, hands it to him.
Get my phone. Damn, Mo, what are you trying to do? We're about to fight, dog. I'm not scared.
Lines have been crossed.
Yeah. Well, I think those are halal.
Oh, God.
Come on, Mo.
I'll let you through. I'll let you through.
Come on, Mo.
Brantley's like, I'll let you through.
Oh, you think I'm scared, Mo? Mo, nice throw, bud. You missed. I'm ducking your ass like I'm going to duck you in the ring. Come on, Mo. Go have one of those hot dogs.
I love how he's in a suit for this. It's amazing.
Welcome to America. Come on,
Jesus
Mo.
Christ, Alex.
Dude.
There's bacon in there as well. Oh,
yeah, it's just a little bacon. Don't you like bacon?
Oh my God.
Mo, you don't like bacon?
all right, guys, let's try to sit down. Let's try to bring it down.
Keep trying to reel it in.
Come on, Mo.
Keeps trying to.
Oh yeah, he's trying to reel it in. All right.
Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. I'm not scared. I'm not scared, Mo. I'm right here, buddy, on Saturday night. On Saturday night, you're finished, dude. You're not going to make it out of that ring the same way you came in there. Listen, Mo, just have a hot dog. Welcome to America. That's what we eat here.
Dude.
You got to freaking assimilate a little bit.
Dude, no way, dude.
You're looking like you're out of breath. I mean, you're out of breath, bud. Yeah, well, I am lucky. I'm lucky that I was born in the US of A, and then I get to beat your little bitch ass. Come on, Mo.
Oh my God.
No. I'm primetime 99. I'm a pimp on a blimp, dog. If you think I'm scared, I ain't. I ain't.
Okay, how is it that Alex here, he hasn't said a slur, he hasn't said a curse word or anything, but I feel like he's 10 times edgier than anything I've seen from Grimsy.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, have you seen the clips of where he would go to like local town meetings and like he would do the bit characters? I remember when Banana and Riveter first covered him. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Let me find
I've never
here.
heard of these people, so
this is incredibly crazy. Okay, because I grew up like with a bunch of Muslims like around me.
Ooh.
And
okay.
We had an incident at school when I was a kid where someone threw their salami at like one of these kids, and this kid like got suspended.
That's fucked up though. It is fucked up.
Oh, what are you doing throwing your salami?
It was funny. It was kind of funny though.
So when I saw this for the first time, I didn't know that the guy was. I didn't understand why he was doing this. I thought maybe he's like a food channel or something. I don't know what this guy is.
No.
But yeah, that is fucked up. It's funny, but it's real fucked up.
So anyway, this is Keemstar tweeting this out, and he was saying that the press conference has been destroyed. You can see there's hot dogs everywhere. There was something else he said in here. Yeah, after a complete and thorough investigation, the hot dogs Alex Stein threw at Modine were made from turkey, no pork involved.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's for the bit then. Okay, that's not actually
lawyer. How could he lie about that?
You know what? Slow clap to Alex Stein 99 prime time.
Dude, he managed.
No. Alex Stein's a filthy liar.
He managed to do the most racist thing without hurting anyone, like legitimately.
That's the thing.
Well,
he didn't
hurt
even
his feelings. He
That's
did hurt
fair.
his feelings.
That is
okay.
true.
Well, they're doing like a
fuck his
boxing,
feelings. Who
like,
cares? I don't. God, why are we getting so fucking sensitive? Jesus
Feelings
Christ.
That is true. Yeah.
Feelings matter, people.
No, they don't.
Feelings don't
No, they
matter.
don't.
Fuck you
No.
and
No,
fuck your feelings.
listen,
No.
guys. All right, Gigi over here is being so nice and sweet. She is just saying that
I'm
his feelings
so
were hurt.
close to
She's
calling
not.
you a slur.
She is not even. She's not even making a moral judgment about it. She's just stating a fact, which is obviously true. The guy got his fifis hurt, and that's okay.
Okay,
what
well,
happened,
maybe he shouldn't have feelings. That's on him. I hope his dick gets clobbered by a rock.
All I can
Can we
say
get some
is,
beavers in the chat?
What if he's
please?
into that?
all I can say is I think it's quite evident from the little mix-up from like the day before in the hotel and from this press conference. Alex Stein owns Modine's mind right now. He is so just, and here's what's even better. If this is all a bit, a gimmick that they've worked out and they just doing it to hype up the fat, even better. It's even better. This is what content boxing or creator boxing should be. It should be a freaking spectacle.
Alex Stein is perfect for this. Like
Yes.
he is a misfit. Like 100% he is a misfit.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'm gonna call him out right now. Alex Stein, get in the ring with me, bro.
He'll do it. He'll do it, bro.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
I want to box someone so bad.
all right. So I want to wrap things up, but here's what I need to ask you guys to do something for me. Okay. Right now,
I need the people in the chat to like the stream. That's what I need.
Okay.
So, just
guys, right now, K Huck, who is a friend of mine, is doing a very special stream with a very special.
What did you call her?
She's a friend of mine.
Yeah, but what did you call her?
K Huck.
K Huck.
You mean cuck?
No, I mean K Huck.
No, get cucked.
Oh, Seth.
So
No, that says get K-hucked.
Yeah, it obviously says K Hucked.
Yeah.
I think you're misreading this.
So
I think
anyway,
you're doing it on purpose.
Here's a link to the stream. I cannot raid her. We cannot raid her because we don't have that ability. But what I would,
why don't we have that ability?
Because we don't have enough subs. We're not partnered.
Yeah, you gotta
with
be
YouTube.
partnered.
You gotta be partnered. Be able to
No, this is racism somehow. I know it.
You know how you can fix that,
Figure
guys?
it
By
out.
hitting that subscribe button and hitting
Exactly.
that bell for all
Don't
notifications.
subscribe,
Yeah.
I'm gonna commit atrocities in the name of my God Allah.
Seth, you're gonna do that anyway,
Whoa,
but they should
whoa,
sub regardless.
Yeah, true.
But I would love for you guys to go over and show K Huck some support and love.
Some cucked support here, guys.
Yeah. And on that note, I'm going to end the stream here so you guys can go support K Huck and her guest. And we appreciate you all coming and hanging out tonight. And on that note, remember, guys, to always keep the powder dry.
Clobber your dick with a rock.
Clobber your dick with a rock. Good night, guys.
Dude, don't do that. Don't do that.